Title: The Power of Trying Again. Every morning, you enter your classroom with the same question in mind. Will I succeed? You look around you. Some students seem confident, fast, always ready. You advance more slowly. You do your best, but the results don't always follow. The remarks, the comparisons, the repeated failures end up weighing heavily. You outs. You wonder if you really belong here. One day, your English teacher gives you a sentence: success does not come to those who never fall, but to those who always get back up. She remains in your head all day. You don't believe it right away, but something in you awakens. That evening, you open your notebook despite the fatigue. You decide to review that chapter. Rue de mathématiques qui t'a donné tant de mal. You don't do it for a grade. You do it to understand. For yourself. The first pages are blurry. You're still stuck. You doubt. But you refuse to close this notebook. You reread. You try again. And slowly, a light comes on. A formula. A method. A click. It's not perfect, but you are progressing. The next day, you ask a question in class. A real question. And for the first time, you feel that you are listened to. Not mocked. Not ignored. Just heard. This gesture, so simple, encourages you to continue. You set yourself a rule. 1 hour per day whatever happens. Even if you are tired. Even if you don't feel like it. Even if nobody is watching. You stick to it. Not for others, but to honor your own commitment. The weeks pass. You did not become the top of the class, but you reread your old homework and you see the difference. You begin to believe it. Not because it is easy, but because you see that your efforts portend finally their fruits. Exam period arrives. Stress increases. You don't have all the answers, but you have something more precious. The certainty of having given your all. You enter into, leave the room with your head held high. You write with confidence. You no longer wait for a miracle. You trust your work. When the results arrive, you tremble. And there, you discover that you have succeeded. You didn't just cross the line. You crossed it with pride. You think back to all the moments you could have given up, and you realize you weren't incapable. You were under construction. This success, it is not just a note. It is proof that you can evolve. That failure is not an end, but a step. That true power is not in succeeding at everything on the first try, but in the courage to try again. So today, if you feel overwhelmed, tired, lost, don't forget, you have the right to fall. You have the right to doubt. But what you must never lose is the will. Continue trying, because by constantly trying again, you will eventually succeed. And that day, you will understand that you are much stronger than you thought. Subscribe for more videos.